If you're still losing off spawn, it's probably because you don't know how to use a drop map, or you're using it the wrong way. Every tier 1 pro relies on them, and in this video I'll break down step by step how to use a drop map and calculator so you land first every single time. Let's get into the video. Part 1. What is a drop map? Now you probably already know that Fortnite makes you automatically deploy your glider when you're 100 meters above ground. This means we can't just glide straight into our POI. We have to find a point in between our POI and where we jump out of the bus where we want to deploy our glider so that we get the best drop. And that's where a drop map comes in. A drop map is a map that has a bunch of markers on the map, and that tells you exactly where you want to automatically deploy your glider. Now let's get into how to use one. Part 2. Choosing the right marker. Alright, so I'm on dropmap.net here, and as you can see I have my drop map. Now the next step is finding the right marker. Alright, now which marker you choose is completely dependent on the bus path and bus direction, which means you can't pick a marker if you're not in a game. So first you gotta actually load into the game, and then we can get started. Now as you can see here, imagine this is the bus path. We want to pick a marker that has roughly a 60-degree angle between the bus path and the marker. And there's a couple key things to keep note of. Number 1 is that we want the marker that we can get to the fastest. Now, this doesn't mean the marker that's closest to the bus path, because we could have a marker that's really close to the bus path, but really far on the bus path, which means it takes a lot longer than one that's maybe a little farther away, however closer on the bus path. Now, the other thing is that your marker should never be going backwards, which means you should never have to go along the line of the bus path and then backwards to get to your marker. Like I said, it should be about a 60-degree angle between you, the drop map marker, and the POI. Choosing the right marker can be really confusing, but luckily it can all be done for you. With DROPMAP.net, they have a built-in calculator where all you have to do is input the bus path, and boom, it automatically calculates the best marker based on your bus route. But that's not all. They also have a create drop map feature where you can create a custom drop map for anywhere on the map with one click of a button, as well as my favorite feature, the party feature, where you can share your drop maps in real time with your trio or your friends so that there's no more confusion or misplaced markers. You can get a 7-day free trial of dropmap.net using the link in my description. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Part 3. Using the drop map. Alright, so we just loaded in the game here, and the first thing we need to do is memorize the bus path. So I'll just remember it goes from around showguns to first order. Then we'll input that, and here you can see it gives us exactly when to jump out of the bus and the drop map marker. So I'm just going to now mark the drop map marker, double check to make sure we have everything right. Remember, we jump out the bus when we're right at this marker, and then we can do that. Alright, so now all we have to do, which is the easiest part, is actually just deploy our glider at this marker. Now all you want to do is pretty much aim at a good angle. You kind of have to calculate that in your head, but where your glider will automatically deploy when you're right over the marker. And if you overshoot it a little, just aim straight down, and boom, you now have a perfect drop for anywhere on the map. If this video helped you, be sure to like and subscribe, and with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.